Welcome back. I'm Kimberly Moss. Despite the tight economy, a recent survey found that nearly 3/4 of us plan to go on vacation this year, but only if we can find a good deal. So how do we know if a good deal is really good or a too good to be true scam? Travelzoo's senior editor Gabe Saglier joins me from his studio in Los Angeles. Hi, Gabe.
Hi there, Kim. Good to be with you.
Good to be with you. Now is a good time to remind us why it's good to be safe when booking vacations. How big is the travel scam business?
Well, believe it or not, the Better Business Bureau says that $10 billion a year are spent by U.S. consumers on either outlandishly fraudulent travel schemes or because of lack of transparency in many areas of the travel industry, a lot of costs that are above and beyond what we should be or thought we would be paying for our vacation. And a lot of it, I think, Kim, stems from the fact that we're becoming more self-reliant on booking our own travel. We're doing more and more of it online, and therefore we're opening up ourselves to potential pitfalls or red flags along the way that we need to become much more educated about as time wears on.
So what are some of the areas that people are getting scammed? Is it the airline fares? Is it, not that the airline industry is doing it, but you go to certain sites? Is it hotels? Give us an idea of where we're getting scammed.
Well, a lot of it has to do with probably vacation providers in general, companies that offer vacation packages, oftentimes exotic or international vacation packages where you're just that much more removed from resources that'll help you deal with any problems that come up along the way. I mean, the fact of the matter is if you get anything that's unsolicited, whether it's an email or a fax, that's a red flag. And a lot of people are still falling for rather outlandish scams like a $99 all-inclusive week-long trip to Cancun. Those simply don't exist. Although we can eye out some of these outlandish scams, because there are so many extra fees and so many extra penalties that are popping up across the industry that we end up oftentimes paying much more inflated costs for our travel than we should and that we could avoid just by being a little bit more savvy and doing a little bit more homework. Okay, and this leads us into some of the tips that I want to get from you because we want to know when we're finding those legit deals. What can you tell people at home? Well, number one, do your homework, which sounds intuitive, and it should be, but really it's that extra step. For example, if you're dealing with a vacation company that you've not heard of before, and there are lots of little ones even that are legitimate and offer great opportunities, make sure you know who they are. Where are they physically? What is the number you can call them, whether you're at home planning your vacation or halfway around the world on vacation, and call them up and have them break down for you the pricing. I mean, they offer a particular price tag, but then there are taxes and fees on top of that. What do fees mean anyway? Different companies define fees a lot differently.
And also, I would assume check references. Maybe you know somebody who's used a particular site, and you want to, I'm sure, verify the website security to know that you are going to be in check with everything that you're doing.
Indeed, website security. In fact, when you're looking at a website now, if you're using Firefox or Internet Explorer, if you see a little golden padlock, that usually means that there is greater encryption on that site. We see it on bank sites. We're starting to see it more on travel sites. Basically, an added level of security and greater encryption that makes it safer and easier for us to provide personal and credit card information.
Always good information from you, Gabe. Thanks for giving us these wonderful tips. We're all going to travel smarter now. You can check out more at kptv.com, and after the break, we send it back to our friends in New York. Stick around. Better. We'll be right back.